A young man on vacation. A sudden injury. Frantic phone call to his mother saying he's being followed. And then security cameras capture him sprinting out of an airport, disappearing into the fields beyond. He was never seen again. This is the chilling, true story of the disappearance of Lars Mittank, a case that has baffled investigators, terrified travelers, and left the internet asking the same haunting question for over a decade. What was he running from? It's a sunny July morning in 2014. Varna Airport in Bulgaria hums with the usual summer chaos. Tourists rushing to flights, families hugging goodbye, suitcases rolling across tiled floors, but among them is a man moving differently. His head turns sharply, scanning the hall. His pace quickens. He clutches his small backpack tightly, glancing over his shoulder like someone being hunted. Moments later, he sprints full speed out of the terminal, past startled travelers. Through the parking lot and into the fields beyond the airport fence, never to be seen again. That man's name was Lars Mittank. And what happened in the 48 hours leading up to this haunting? Footage has become one of the internet's most enduring, unsolved mysteries. Born in 1986, in the quiet German town of Itzehoe, Lars was known by friends as easygoing, friendly, and adventurous. At 28 years old, he worked as a plant operator and lived a normal life. But that summer, he decided to take a week-long vacation with friends to the Bulgarian resort town of Golden Sands, a popular spot for nightlife, cheap beer, and endless beaches along the Black Sea. By all accounts, the trip started normally. The group partied, swam, and explored. But on the fifth night, something changed. While out at a bar, Lars reportedly got into an argument with another group of men over football, specifically over the German football team Werder Bremen. The argument turned physical. According to his friends, Lars was punched in the jaw. Next day, Lars complained of ear pain. A local doctor diagnosed him with a ruptured eardrum and advised him not to fly until it healed. His friends had to return to Germany as planned, but Lars decided to stay behind alone for a few. Extra days to recover? This is where the story starts to spiral into the bizarre. Alone in a foreign country, Lars checked into a budget hotel in Varna. He began acting strangely. That night, he called his mother in Germany, his voice low and urgent. "I'm not safe," he told her. "I need to get out of here. Please, cancel my credit cards." He claimed that 4 men were following him, said he was hiding. His mother, understandably alarmed, asked what was going on. Lars didn't explain. Instead, he whispered something that still chills people today. "They're coming." The next morning, Lars went back to the airport to try to get a flight home. But before he boarded, he visited the airport doctor to confirm whether his ear was fit to fly. While in the small medical room, something unexpected happened. A construction worker entered the clinic. No one knows if the worker was simply there on unrelated business, but witnesses say Lars immediately froze, then mumbled, "I don't want to die here. I have to get out." He grabbed his bag and ran. The CCTV footage from the airport shows every second of what followed. Lars sprinting through the terminal, exiting the building, leaping over a fence, and disappearing into a field in a wooded area beyond. That was the last confirmed sighting of Lars Mittank. Searches were launched in the fields and forests near the airport. Drones, dogs, and local volunteers combed the area. Nothing, no clothing, no wallet, no trace was ever found. Over time, theories began to spread, each more unsettling than the last. Some believe Lars suffered a psychotic break, possibly brought on by infection from his ear injury, combined with dehydration and stress. Certain antibiotics can, in rare cases, cause hallucinations and paranoia, and Lars had been prescribed ceftriaxone for his ear. Others think he may have been targeted by criminals, perhaps over a misunderstanding, or maybe because he saw or heard something he shouldn't have in Golden Sands. This theory is fueled by his repeated insistence to his mother that people were after him. Then there's the most chilling possibility that Lars's fears were real, and he was running from a genuine threat, one that managed to silence him for good. In the years since, the case has spread far beyond Bulgaria and Germany, becoming a global internet mystery. Countless YouTube channels, Reddit threads, and Online investigators have dissected every frame of the airport footage, every word from Lars's phone calls, searching for clues. But so far, nothing concrete has emerged. One thing remains certain: that moment, frozen in grainy security footage of a man running for his life through an airport on a bright summer morning, still haunts everyone who sees it. Was Lars Mittank the victim of paranoia, or of something real, dark, and untraceable? If you have any information about the disappearance of Lars Mittank, authorities still welcome tips, because somewhere out there, the answer to this mystery is waiting. And until it's found, the world will keep asking the same question.